Have you ever read a passage of scripture and felt there was a hidden depth, a meaning beyond the words on the page? Ishari Tafsir is distinctly different from literal tafsir, primarily in its approach to the Quranic text. Literal tafsir, also known as tafsir Zahiri, focuses on the plain, apparent, and grammatical meaning of the words and verses, striving for an understanding based on linguistic rules, historical context, and the immediate implications of the text. In contrast, Ishari Tafsir, often referred to as esoteric or mystical interpretation, delves into the inner, spiritual, and symbolic meanings that lie beneath the surface, seeking lessons for the soul and the path to divine proximity. The core mechanism behind this difference lies in their fundamental objectives. Literal tafsir aims for clarity, precision, and the establishment of clear legal rulings and ethical guidelines. It relies heavily on classical Arabic grammar, semantics, the occasions of revelation known as asbab al-nuzul, and interpretations from the companions of the Prophet and early Muslim scholars. Its authority is rooted in the outward manifestations and historical understanding of the text. Ishari Tafsir, however, operates on the belief that the Quran possesses multiple layers of meaning, some of which are accessible only to those with spiritual insight and purified hearts. It seeks to uncover allegorical truths, moral lessons for inner transformation, and hints towards the divine mysteries, viewing the text as a guide for the spiritual journey rather than just external conduct. To approach the Quran with literal tafsir, one would diligently study the Arabic language, its morphology and syntax, consult the authentic narrations of the Prophet Muhammad, called hadith, and examine the historical circumstances surrounding each verse. It is an intellectual and scholarly endeavor that ensures a foundational understanding of what the words explicitly convey. For Ishari Tafsir, the path is more experiential and spiritual. It involves deep contemplation, known as tafakkur, rigorous self-discipline, and often guidance from a spiritual mentor, or sheikh. It encourages the seeker to look beyond the immediate narrative or command to find its broader spiritual implications and how it relates to their personal journey towards God. An interesting nuance is that while literal tafsir provides the robust framework for fiqh, or Islamic jurisprudence, which governs outward actions and societal laws, Ishari Tafsir offers insight into tazkiyah, the purification of the self, and ihsan, spiritual excellence. Many renowned scholars, particularly within Sufi traditions, have engaged in Ishari interpretations, such as Abu al-Qasim al-Qushayri with his work, Lathaif al-Isharat. This type of interpretation does not contradict the literal meaning but rather enriches it, revealing its deeper dimensions. It is important to note that a sound Ishari interpretation must never violate the clear and established literal meanings of the Quran or the Invalid, which are the teachings and practices of the Prophet. Ultimately, both Ishari and literal tafsir are invaluable tools for understanding the Quran, offering complementary pathways to its profound wisdom. Literal tafsir provides the indispensable foundation, ensuring we grasp the divine commands and ethical principles that structure our lives and society. Ishari Tafsir then elevates that understanding, inviting us to explore the spiritual depths and inner guidance embedded within the holy text, leading to a more profound connection with the divine message and fostering personal spiritual growth.
If this deepens your faith, like, subscribe, and keep learning with us.